Hey guys, it's me Matthew, of course, and in this video, I'm playing some Conan Exiles. I haven't played this in, well, I played it like 2 weeks ago. I was playing on a multiplayer server and I got to the point where I built a furnace for the first time. And I think that's as far as I've ever gotten in this game. So please do excuse my newbiness in all of my videos. I don't think I can record a single game that I don't really have the excuse that I'm a noob, because I mean, well, okay, I can't really say I'm a noob to Apex Legends or Rainbow Six Siege or Minecraft or anything like that, but bad is the word that I'm looking for. But I'm a noob to this one. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. Now usually I care a lot about character customization, and I'll spend a good 10-20 minutes just trying to make my character look how I want it to look. But in complete and utter honesty, I don't really care how my character looks in this game, mostly because I feel a little rushed, even though I shouldn't be feeling rushed, and I'm trying to fight that, but also because you're not going to really look at your character that much. I mean, you could if you played from the third person, which I suppose I could do that, but I don't know. Let's see here. I could go with the samurai top knot looking thing. Well, I guess it's not a knot, but I don't know what that hairstyle's called. Khitan. There's a lot of races. Barbaric and warlike. Iborians encompass those decadents of the barbaric worshippers of Bori. I guess I should look at the religions first. Healing, light, bronze statue, Mitra. The chief god of the Hyborians, a stern yet benevolent god who requires no living sacrifices. Mitra worshippers are expected to lead a virtuous life and follow the principles of truthfulness, honor, and trustworthiness, while abstaining from sorcery and mind-altering substances. Well, I mean, if there is magic of any kind in this game, I want to use it, so that and honor, trustworthiness, truthfulness, nah. Set. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. Poisons and antidotes. Avatar, giant serpents. I mean, I should say two-headed serpent. Or something like that, unless that's just an interesting depiction. But Set, the old serpent, is the god of the Stygians. Set worship originated with the serpent people, who were driven from the world by King Cole of Valusia. Yeah, something like that. But he rose once again among the ancient races of the south. Players who wish to partake in the ritual sacrifice of hearts to learn the secrets of snakes and summon a giant serpent as their avatar should choose Set. Yog, flesh preparation, cannibalism, avatar, tentacled horror. So this is H.P. Lovecraft god right here. Yog, also known as the Lord of Empty Abodes, is a beastly god worshipped primarily by the cannibal tribes of Darfar. Weird name. Yog offers strength in battle and victory over foes. In return, the devotee Devotees of Yog are expected to engage in ritual cannibalism. Interesting. Yog worshippers expect to gain strength and vitality by consuming the flesh of human foes. His avatar takes the form of a blasphemous flying horror. Ymir, ice, cold, frost giant. Ymir is the lord of war and storms. Frost giants are said to be the male children of Ymir and his singular daughter Atali, is said to haunt the battlefields of men, luring them to their death in the frozen wastes of the north. According to the Nordheimers, when a warrior falls in battle, they go to Valhalla. Okay. I had to clear my throat there because that was getting annoying for me too. So this one is a lot more interesting to me. Ymir takes the form of a frost giant, wielding an enormous axe and leaving a trail of frost in his wake. Now he sounds a little tacky, but the whole Valhalla thing, I really like Norse mythology. Derketo, fertility and death, two-faced goddess. The dual nature of Derketo encourages her worshippers to walk the knife blade between lust and death. Her northern cult, worshipped in Shem and Stygia, is worshipped via elaborate orgies that include bestiality and necrophilia. That is not something I was expecting to read. Her southern cult, worshipped in the Black Kingdoms, is focused primarily on sacrifice and death. Those who call upon her avatar will see that her dual nature is built into her very form. Why necrophilia? I mean, bestiality is already awful, but necrophilia, I mean, who wants to fuck a corpse? That just doesn't make sense. This is a video game. We live in a society. Jesus. And then Crom. Specialization, none, avatar none. Crom gives man courage at birth and the will and might to kill his enemies. It is useless to call upon him, as he is a gloomy, savage god who hates weaklings. He is more likely to send forth dooms and death from his great mountain. So, Crom is for those who don't care about the religious aspect of this game. Which, I suppose, like multiplayer, I'd probably choose that one or the healing one, because of how useful the healing would be. But Ymir and Derketo, just because of how fucked up it is, and Norse mythology, I gotta say Derketo sounds a lot more fun. So let's see. Shem and Stygia, I don't know. Kushite Nordheimer picked Shemite. Nomadic Shemites are notorious for their skill with bows and duplicity as traders. The pastoral peoples are considered calmer and more civilized. Barbaric to the core, Dafari are savage bandits and murderers that form loose bands in order to bring sacrifices. Okay, they worship Yog. I'm not seeing anything on, what's her name again? Derketo. Maybe it's at the beginning. Bori, descendants, worshippers, Archeon. Original Hyborian, blah blah blah. Descendants Atlanteans, really. Only the Black Ring, a cabal of sorcerers led by Thothomon, rivals the priests in power and influence. I don't know if there's a specific race of people that worship them, Derketo. Thon are known to be mysterious and secretive, which increases their reputation as powerful sorcerers. I don't think she has anything against sorcery, so I'll go with the samurai looking dude. Voice. Sure, desperate, why not? Some of these are quite interesting. Very interesting. Can't say I've been a fan of any of these so far. Oh, he's a singer somewhere, but I think, well, he's too dark, but the white blonde hair and the completely different colored beard doesn't make any sense. Oh my goodness. I regret clicking on the randomize button. I should have just stuck with the default look. I really just... Why? That looks like it's out of Game of Thrones a little bit. Dothraki. Dothraki wouldn't be really using sorcery. Purpley eyes, I kinda like that. I guess there isn't too much variation to be had here. Except for boob size, dick size. And I could put nudity on, but I won't because I'm recording. Physique doesn't really change much. And of course, oh, I can't change the endowment. Oh. Yeah, finalize character. Because I don't want to get demonetized for nudity, even though they'll demonetize you from talking bad about Trump, so. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Hopefully you don't either. Because I'm pretty sure it's mostly just about the gameplay, so. Oh boy. I did not realize he had dreadlocks, but, well, now I'm playing a character with dreadlocks. So I want to pick up a few stones and head north out of this desert. I don't know, I'm gonna want to vaguely follow the road, because there is like a book or something I need to pick up, but I honestly don't know what that does for me. And if you care, let me know if you'd rather see this game played in the third or first person. I don't really have too much of a preference. I've played both plenty in various other games, so I'm not really too stuck up on that at all. But I'll switch back and forth here and there to at least give an idea. I suppose I could always just switch back and forth, but I wonder why they ran away from me at the beginning. It's almost like a plot hole in a survival game. Why can't I take his armor? And someone already took his leg, so.
I put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Okay. I was recommending fire and axes. I don't know if there's sorcery in this game. It talks about it, but I have not gotten far enough to know anything about that. But if there is sorcery, then I'm definitely going to focus on that, because magic in any game, just, it's my favorite subject. But outside of that, I think for safety purposes, I might try to go like sword and shield. If there are shields, I think there are. But yeah, I'm just slowly collecting resources as I move forward. I believe there are a few little hunched, ugly enemy things that will try to attack me in this area that are very easy to deal with, but still annoying. And I have to keep an eye out for the NPCs. Let's see here. Oh, yep, there's human NPCs fighting one of those things. That's not the button. Do I have to press I every time? That's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna just drop that. A holy shrine dedicated to the worship of Mitra. But I didn't pick Mitra, did I? I don't know how that works. Let's see here. Okay, so pleasure place of Derketo, okay. Interesting. So this is sorcery to an extent. The holy food served at the orgies of Derketo. Okay. I like where this is going. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Weapons. So yeah, there are shields. Thought there were. I have bad memory sometimes. I remember the more mechanical side of things. If you ask me certain controls to a vague game that I played like 10 years ago, I might remember it, but I won't necessarily remember other aspects of video games. Even though I hate learning new controls. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I hope you can't hear that in the background. That was a weird sound. And that's weird. When I press page up, page down, it navigates the chat history. Interesting. Let's see here. Do I have enough resources? Yeah. Let's make an axe and a pickaxe. And shoes, hand wraps, leggings, and a shirt. And then a bedroll. I need more. I need twine. And then once that's crafted, I can make a bedroll. Okay. And I'm gonna be interrupted. Okay, I finally put the pause function to use. That was a very long and loud interruption, so I'm glad that I thought about that before going for like 20 minutes there. Okay, it wasn't really 20 minutes, but it was a while. So I put more points into survival. And I got the boxmaker, primitive cook, and warrior feats. And I also made a bedroll, I guess. I need to hunt something to get some food or continue to gather. Wouldn't hurt to get some stone. Okay, I can still gather without putting my axe away. This isn't Ark Survival Evolved. It's reminiscent of that. I don't know which one came first, but at least these guys had the smart idea of making it easy to play. At least so far. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to get branches so that I can make myself a sword. I need twine now. I'll just craft 10 right now. Lotus blossom. Plucked from gently waving lotus blossoms. Nothing special. I don't know if you get the damage unless you can see like the damage that an item can deal until you have it in your inventory. Whoops. Okay, that's how I could have done it. Yeah, I can't look at it from here. But 13 health damage. Not bad. Hopefully I won't need it for a little while, but I do need to hunt, so... Oh man. I don't wanna, but... This is a video game and they respawn very quickly, so... Okay, I'm gonna ignore the babies and go for the adults, because that's so much better. I remembered that alt is dodging. Never seen them do that before. I do like the combat system in this. It's a lot more interesting and fun than most of the other combat systems, which are very just boring. Like, you can do whatever you want, yeah, but you can't. There aren't moves, there isn't much of a strategy, it's whatever you can throw at the opponent. This, at least, there's like a dodging mechanic. There's different combos that you can perform, even if it's minor, but it still adds a little bit of depth that a lot of other games, survival games in particular, just don't have. No, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. Now you can see when I mute and unmute my microphone. That's, well, not really that important, but interesting. Let's see here. I keep trying to press tab to open my inventory. I need more stone to make a fireplace or a fire pit to cook food so I don't starve. I wish that those would go up there and not into my hotbar. It's really annoying. Let's put that in there. I think I can just eat the eggs straight up. Oh, oh boy. Oh, I knocked him over. And out of stamina. I can't see anything. Okay, so I think I killed him. Loot all. So if I set up camp over here, I'm going to have to deal with constant tribespeople. So that's good to know. In that case, I will definitely not be settling down here. Okay. Although, that is, I guess, a way that I could gather resources without gathering resources. It's not really that fun in comparison, but I suppose it's an option. Shredded roast and a couple steaks. And let's pick this back up, return to inventory. And I could eat some more. Just eat all of it right away. Regenerate health. Let's see here. I should probably look at all my feats and attributes and stuff like that. Attributes. I've mostly been going into survival for the hard worker trait, where you harvest more resource. You harvest resource nodes twice as fast, and oh, I thought you could get more from it. Every animal harvested provides extra. I swear I thought survival gave you extra, just regular resources, but I mean, it's not the worst. Considering there isn't really like a sorcery tree, I may want to just go down like strength or something. I need to find a place to make a base, and that little island. Wow, that's not deep at all. Okay. This looks very promising, and there's a fucking alligator right here. Oh boy. Ah, crap. Come on, stamina, I need you right now. Not that this is even that hard of a fight, but I mean, now that I said that, I'm gonna die to him. Oh boy. Too close for comfort. Let's see here. Can eat those big bugs. I don't really know what else they're used for. I don't think there's a fishing mechanic in this game. I'm not sure about settling down on this little island anymore, but I suppose it's still a possibility. There's another one over there. Another alligator, that is. So far this doesn't seem that bad. I wonder if enemies of any kind spawn here. Oh yeah, I forgot climbing. You can just climb trees and hide in them. That's a really cool mechanic as well. Okay, kick. How do I kick? Control. Okay, find shelter. Use a better bedroll. Interacts. Pick that back up. Use a torch. I thought I built a torch. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Find shelter, store goods, create a home. Easier said than done. Let's go back to attributes. Spend all that there and look at the feats. Defender, definitely. I don't know if I should bother with all of them, but I guess I'll figure that out later. I'm not entirely sure how to properly progress in this game. So, any heads up or tips that you can give me, I definitely would not turn them down. I need to find a way to regenerate. I know that eating food helps regenerate your health, but that's all that I'm aware of. There might be, like if you put down a fireplace or something. But let's see if I can get started with a little, just a temporary home. For now. Foundation, I need a lot more stone. Which there are quite a few large stones here. I think one thing that was holding me back in progressing was not finding enough iron, which I'm assuming I have to go farther north and into more dangerous areas to get all of that, which is not something I'm too keen on doing. This is a very bad idea. I really should have made a shield or something. Not that that would have really helped me all that much. Now let's take a look at my feats again. Weapons. And I still have a bunch available. So unlock that. Just unlock all the different weapon routes. And let's see if I can make myself not a bow. I know one of my favorite weapons is the stone maul, but I don't think I've used the two-handed sword yet, so unfortunately you can't scrap weapons. At least it doesn't seem like it can. Interesting. Doesn't seem that bad. Now one thing that I had an idea about, which is why I came over here, was climbing up there. I'm not sure if I can or not. It looks like I might have enough stamina, or they made it just far enough so that you can't. We'll find out here any second now. Nope. Oh boy. I guess I could have gone up there first. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea. You know what? don't need to do that. I think there's an alligator over there. I haven't done shit yet. I'm always worried about going too slow. So I hope that doesn't bother any of you guys. I know a lot of people get annoyed because certain content creators rush through. And that's... oh. Well, I was not expecting that. I thought I was gonna be able to escape that. But, the guy requesting this, or girl, I wasn't really paying attention. Jesus. I barely got it far at all. But the one that requested this, mentions about how how the person that they were watching went too fast and rushed through it, which I don't want to do that, but I also feel like I'm always going too slow, being too boring, which doesn't make sense considering I'm making ASMR videos. So I'm just gonna trust in you guys to let me know if I'm doing something that you guys don't like. And please, if there is something that you enjoy a lot in my videos, let me know about it so I can focus on doing that more. Because I don't want to make bad videos, I want to make good videos, and it helps when people tell me what's good and what's bad to them. Of course, opinions are opinions, and one opinion isn't going to change how I record my videos if I don't agree with it. Well, yeah, right after escaping that turtle thing, I would have been faced with humans on the other side, so lose-lose situation there. Thankfully, I can retrieve my stuff. See, do I have to interact? Yeah. Weird. Okay, so just right click on that to equip it. I should probably move that over there, that there, and the torch here. I think I can get human flesh for myself. Damn. I'm fat. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and assume that these guys are friendly. The fact that they're getting up worries me. They have a spiked bat. Yep. They are not friendly. I've only met one friendly NPC in this entire game. Oh, there's another one. Oh. That's not fair. You have skin pigment camouflage. Ouchie. Okay, so I don't want to be near those guys. That's not safe. I did really want to get on top of the hills here, because I felt like that would be a good, more safe spot. Getting there without dying is the tricky part. So I suppose that kind of tells you right then and there that it's not as safe as I'm trying to assume it is something along those lines. I don't know. You get what I mean. I hope. Oh, oh, oh. I did not know this was a thing. Okay, so there's a, I don't know what these things are. Demons. But there's a demon cave up here that I was unaware of. I did not know there was a cave anywhere nearby. I really shouldn't be doing this. Considering if there's a bunch of these here, that just means it gets more difficult. There's probably new enemies in there. Oh. At least I'm assuming there is. So I was wrong again in the assumption that this would be in any way safe. So that's annoying. That's an iron-rich rock right there, isn't it? Okay, so that's what I need to look for. Don't really need to carry around the human flesh. Sword by heaviest first. I have a lot of stone on me. So let's craft 3 foundations, why not? Yeah, somehow crafting with your resources. Resources are heavier than the finished product for some reason. Never really made sense, but this flat area seems like it was designed specifically for bases. So that's a good sign. That I'm gonna put my base like right here. So I have a nice view. Should I go right on the edge? No, it's a little too dangerous. I'm too clumsy, I'll fall right off. Oh man. That's annoying. But all these resources nearby means that I should have no problem in building this base. That's the hope anyway. And let's cook up all that meat, and I'm gonna go collect some more stone. Okay. So I'm gonna want at least one more foundation. I don't remember, I think in my last house that I made in this game, it was either 6, not 6, it was either 3 long or 4 long, a total of 6. It might have been 3 wide. 3 wide, 4 long. Fuck, I don't remember. How many more foundations can I make? 3 more. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a 6 foundation home, because that's what is available to me. I'm gonna wait for at least, one more to craft, so I don't have to keep repressing the button. Okay. Store gets create a home. How do I block an attack? Dodge, block. That's not That's not blocking necessarily, but okay. That uses half of my stamina. That is ridiculous. That must be like a super powerful attack or something. But I suppose I could. Nope, there's not really a block unless you have a shield, it seems. I did not notice that. How did I not notice that? NPC encampment right next to my base. Or my base right next to an NPC encampment. Oh. Learn emote cheer. Talk. Learn Acolyte of Yogg. But I chose the other one, so is there anything that I can take from here? No. He's running towards something. The AI is not that wonderful. But I'm gonna get working on some walls. First the entryway. And then I guess I craft 2 walls. I'm gonna at least need 2 walls. Yeah, that works. I didn't mean to drop those bugs. I'm gonna need more walls. I'm not gonna need another doorway, I don't think. I need a door. Which means that I need more twine. And then a mixture of windows and walls to a total of 6. I also need to repair this pickaxe. So I'm going to try to acquire some resources with the pick to repair it. And what do I need for that? Doesn't say. Looks like I just needed stone. Well, at least it's cheap. Oh crap, I need water. Now before I die of thirst. Oh hey, I forgot. Take all that. I think I'm just gonna eat a bunch right now. Dizzy from thirst. Okay, so I may need to build like some sort of staircase. I don't know if there is a plumbing system in this game like there is in Ark Survival Evolved. Even though the plumbing system is very basic in that game, it's still a plumbing system. Oh wait, I'm an idiot, I didn't even fucking drink. I went into the water and just sat there, assuming that I absorbed all the water. There we go. What do I need for a water skin? Oh, I can craft one right now. I'm not gonna craft more than one, but where'd the big guy go? Oh, there he is. Ouchie. Nice. Mostly just did that for the meat, and he did not have that much meat on him for being as big as he is. You can go for that one too. Oh, there's two here. I might be able to take them. Ouch. God damn. That is strong. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go down the strength route. There's resource nodes twice as fast. That would take quite a bit to get to that, so I don't think splitting up a little bit would hurt too much. But I guess we'll find out. And as customary with my survival sandbox games, I'm going to try to record for an hour each episode. Unless there is some kind of time restraint preventing me from doing that. Okay then. Okay, something about destroying the bridge for the slave. I get what they're going for, but this is really cheesy. Oh boy, especially with this super distorted voice, and how the ghosts just immediately fade out. They immediately just cut out, I should say. Instead of gracefully fading out, they just 1 second there, 1 second that's baked wood ready to burn. Okay, dry wood lasts for a lot longer. My voice always acts up when I'm recording videos. Let's see here. I need to harvest some more stone. Another aspect of me not rushing things with these games is probably because I don't know what I'm doing. That I've never been a speedrunner. The only time I've ever tried to speedrun through a game was World of Warcraft, and that's because it takes too long to level up in that game. So I got 3 times XP with my friends, and we tried to just burn through it. This was a long time ago. Well, a decently length of time ago. Actually, it's probably been like 5 years. Was that my guy, or is there another dude around here? I know there's a crazy shaman up there, but... Huh. Definitely gonna have to put my windows right here. So that I can get somewhat of a nice view through those 2 little ports. I think I'm gonna have like a balcony or something, depending on whether or not this is a viable base to have for a while. I don't really know how the progression system works in this, like I've said many times before, so if you can let me know how much I should invest in this base, that would be nice. Although I'll probably just stick with this base for a while anyways. I need a little bit more stone to just make 1 more wall. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. And it might move the little fire pit inside. I did not mean to do that. Failed to place. You've got to be kidding me. That is unbelievably frustrating. Building here would block your spawn point. What? Okay, so what if I... Nope, that's not what that does. Okay, scrolling with that does not help. Can I return these to my inventory? Nope. I can only dismantle. In that case, I might as well dismantle this, since there is no PvP or anything in this. Just to use up the wall. Did I accidentally dismantle my fireplace? Son of a bitch. And I did not mean to toss out that either. I am a mess. Did I not pick it up? Oh, there it is. Doorway, and can I make a door? Don't have the wood. Okay, so I'm gonna make a doorway and then end the video there. Well, a door for the doorway. Door for the door, God. Can I place the torch on like walls and stuff? And turn it into more like a permanent torch? No, I cannot do that. Okay, well, that's good to know. And let's put down my spawn point. Spawn point updated. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know. If you didn't, please let me know. If you watched this far and... Okay, yeah, there's a good chance that if you hated it, you wouldn't have watched this far. If you're still awake, please leave a comment letting me know if you want more, if it was enjoyable, if it was anything. Any comment that you could leave, giving me any information on how to improve my videos is always greatly appreciated. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.